Learning to say no regret-free. I got 5 tips here that are gonna give you a little push in the right direction. Roll it. Learning to say no is a tough challenge for many of us. It's not easy and it doesn't happen overnight. Let's be realistic, everybody's been there. You want to say no, but then all of a sudden you say yes and you turn around and you're like, why did I say yes? I should have said no. Step 1 is understand that it comes from a place of fear. This is all fear-driven decision making. You're making this decision not because of a logical, confident, self-centered person, but rather somebody who's scared of losing something. Fear has taken over. Figuring out where this fear is coming from is critical. However, you may not figure it out because it may just need to take time for it to reveal itself. Don't stress too much because the next step is critical and you need to address it. Step 2 is understanding that fear comes from an emotional place, and thus emotions and logic are not working together to make this decision. They're not communicating. Emotions are starting to take over, and as they take over, well, how many times have you made an emotional decision where it was right versus when it was wrong? Emotional decisions, well, they're not always the best decisions. It is critical that you realize that, hey, I'm out of balance. I'm not centered. Step 3, well, that's easy. You're gonna ask yourself, am I centered right now? And what do I need to do to get centered? In order to make a decision, you need to be centered, especially if it's a critical one. So what do? We ask ourselves, am I centered right now? Can I make a decision right now for me? And we do some checks. Where is my integrity at? Where is it hanging out? Is it making any form of impact on this decision? What about my values? What about my principles on this situation? Where do they all lie? What is going on and where is logic going with all of this? Does this situation fit in my purpose, in my mission in life? Is it helping me move towards that direction I need to go to? Once we start asking these questions, well, that opportunity for regret starts to diminish. Because when we make emotional decisions, a lot of the time, well, it's coming from a place of emotion and it's what you really want, but it's not necessarily what you need. And then as time ticks away, and not necessarily right away, but as time ticks away, we start logically processing why we said yes and not no, and regret starts to pile in. Step 4, well, simple. Ask yourself, will I regret this? If you do this, and you really do this, I don't mean just say, hey, am I gonna regret this? No, I don't think so. I mean, will I regret it in a serious manner as it relates to step 3? Well, it really clear up a few things. It's gonna really help you realign with the thought process of, hey, where's my integrity? Where are my values? Where are my principles? And of course, is this aligned with my purpose? Is this helping me get to where I need to be? And if it is, then you probably won't be regretting it. But if it isn't, well, one day down the road, you will regret it. Step 5, am I calm? Am I confident in making a decision right now? Forget the decision. Am I confident in making that decision right now? The first 4 steps will help you bring confidence because we're addressing the big issue at hand, that fear factor that exists. It will address the issue of emotions taking over. And then it will address the logic that you need to walk through in order to make a decision that counts for the reasons you need them to count. My name is Nikos Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Of course, hit the subscribe button to get your daily motivational idea to get you moving in the right direction. And of course, leave your message below. Have you tried any of these before? What has worked, what hasn't? And if you do try it, leave a comment later on and try it for about a month to see what will occur and report back. I think people will be interested to see how things shape up. And of course, who knows, somebody might read your comment and you might help change a life.
no again.